Hi yogis, welcome back to Stretchy Cat Yoga. Today we're going to do a beginner's yoga flow. So go ahead, join me on the mat. We're going to start in child's position. So from here, you can stand your knees out wide, sitting on your feet, and then bend at the waist. I like to reach my arms forward for this stretch and dropping my forehead as low as you can to the mat. If you need a yoga block, feel free to grab one to place under your forehead. This should be a nice, easy resting pose. And go ahead, start to focus on your breath here. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, slow and controlled. Once again, inhale and exhale, slow and controlled. One more time, inhale. Exhale, everything out. And go ahead, push up. We're going to come into tabletop position, so feel free to adjust your wrists and your knees. You want your wrists to be stacked directly underneath your shoulders, and you want your knees to be directly under your hips. In tabletop, we have a neutral spine, but from here we're going to move into a little bit of a flow. So we're going to change that up. So on your inhale, push your heart forward, arch your spine, and then exhale, curl your spine and curl everything into it. Inhale, this is cow. Exhale, curl that spine like an angry cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Good. Go ahead, go through this 4 more times, moving at your own breath speed. It's fine if you're a little ahead or a little behind me. Yoga is all about making it your practice. Good, and wherever you are, go ahead, finish up your last round before coming back to tabletop position in that neutral spine. From here, we're going to go into downward facing dog. So to do downward facing dog, you can just curl your toes under and then push back, straightening your legs, and you can make some adjustments if you need to step back a little bit. You want to push your palms into the earth, and what I always like to do when I first come into my first downward dog is I like to alternate pedaling my feet out. So I'll push one heel down and bend the other knee, and then opposite side, do the same thing. And this is a really nice calf stretch at the start of your first downward facing dog. So do that a few times until you feel satisfied. And then what I want you to do now is pushing your palms into the earth, come up onto your tippy toes, inhale, exhale, push your heels down, push your chest towards your thighs, and push that tailbone up towards the sky. This is your ideal down dog position that you want to come back to every time we come to down dog. So from here, lift your right foot only up to the sky. This is called three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that knee through. Step your foot between your hands, and then slowly raise up, lifting your arms with you, coming into crescent lunge. From here, you want your front leg to be at a 90-degree angle. You want your arms straight overhead, but your shoulders away from your ears. If you need more of a stretch, move this back leg back, less, move it forward. And you want to push this hip towards the front. So don't let it fall back. Twist everything towards the front. And then you're going to inhale, turn your body, opening up to warrior 2. Plant that back foot so that it's out sideways. Keep your front knee at a 90-degree angle. And look out over those front fingertips. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Shift your body forward, resting your elbow against your thigh here, but not necessarily dumping into it. Then you want to push your arm forward into a straight line for extended side angle so that your body is creating a straight line from your arm to your leg, or your fingertips to toes. And exhale, you're going to flip everything back, coming into reverse warrior. You can place your hand down here, or if you want to take the bind, this is a shoulder stretch, wrap your arm around the back of your back, but around to your side here, and then push your shoulder out to feel that shoulder stretch. Flip that palm and look up. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. From here, step your right foot back, coming into plank, so everything is in a straight line. Shift your shoulders forward 2 inches, lower all the way down to the mat. Flip your toes over so the tops of your feet are against the mat. Push up into baby cobra. Exhale down, curl your toes, push back into that downward facing dog. Great job. Inhale and exhale. Take another inhale and exhale. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So lifting that left leg up high to the sky. Exhale, step it through, planting it between your feet. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge, keeping those shoulders away from your ear. I'm actually going to flip sides so that I can face you. So you stay in your position. And pushing that front hip forward so that you're getting a nice straight angle here. Open up to warrior 2, adjusting that foot so your toes are pointing straight forward, looking out over your fingertips. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Shift it forward, resting your elbow against your thigh, but not dumping into it, and reaching over to the side. And flipping that palm backwards, reaching up and looking up towards the sky. Come into reverse warrior. Good. Now cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step back into plank position. Shift forward 2 inches. Lower all the way down to the mat. Flipping those feet. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. And inhale, push back into downward facing dog. Great job. From here, you're going to bend at the knees. You can hop, step, or float to the front of your mat, bringing your feet to your hands. From here, you're just going to come into what's called a forward fold. Drop the crown of your head down towards the mat. And if you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Inhale, push your hands against your shins and straighten your back, shooting energy from the crown of your head forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to mountain position, lifting your arms overhead, standing, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Drop those hands into prayer. From here, we're going to come into chair position. So you're going to sit back like you're about to sit in a chair and then hold it. So all of your weight is in your heels. Your toes can move just like mine are lifting off the mat right now. And breathe. Good. Inhale, come back to mountain position. And what we're going to do now is exhale into chair. So exhale into chair and continue to drop lower, 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 holding it till you come all the way down to seated position. And then from here, I want you to extend your arms out in front of you and use your core to lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Now we're going to move our feet close to our sit bones here, and we're going to do an inversion pose. So this is the most basic inversion pose. It's called bridge position, and it's nothing crazy or wild. So from here, you're going to inhale, push your hips up towards the sky, tuck your shoulder blades, and then grip your hands together underneath as you breathe. Good. Release your hands, slow and controlled. Release your spine back down to the mat. Inhale, bringing your knees to your chest. Grab around your shin bones and just rock side to side, giving your spine a little massage here. And exhale, back down to the mat. Drop your feet down to the mat as well. You can extend your feet out in front of you, letting your toes fall to the side. Drop your hands so your palms are open towards the sky. Go ahead, close your eyes for a moment. Inhale and release everything into the mat. One more time. Inhale, and on your exhale, imagine any negative energy or tension that you have from your day releasing into the earth and just letting it go. Go ahead, stay here for a few more seconds. Just breathing normally. You don't need to focus on your breathing anymore. Option to stay here longer. Otherwise, go ahead and lift one arm overhead, bend at the knees, turn to your side into a comfortable seated position. Take another inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Gently push up into a comfortable seated position. This has been Stretchy Cat Yoga. If this was your first time doing yoga, I hope that you keep it up. It gets easier the more you do it, and you'll really start to notice the benefits the longer and more consistent that you do it. So find me on Instagram at Stretchy Cat Yoga. You can also get my merch and more classes at stretchycatyoga.com. Please leave a review for me if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to follow me so that you don't miss any more of my classes. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.